Hi there, everyone. This is Yvonne, the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your August prediction with myself for all the Zodiac signs. And we are going to be using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. So I hope you guys enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. And we're going to go ahead and just do a 3-card prediction for all the Zodiac signs, starting off with the birthday babies, the sign of Leo. So Leo, for the month of August 2026, you got these 3 cards. You got the Empress, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Death in reverse. This month is about you being the best advocate for yourself. You are your own best advocate. Seems like you might be dealing with somebody who is ruthless, who is cold and detached, and someone who can be quite unfair sometimes and has a hard time empathizing, and always leaning more towards logic, where it tends to come off cruel, cold, and detached. So this is the month where it seems like you have to be your own best advocate, but at the same time, you're going to have to be your own best warrior. You're going to have to be your own cheerleader. You're going to have to be your own best advocate here. Let's not match this person's energy. You can do it with grace. You can be that Empress energy, but at the same time have integrity. The only problem here is that it seems like this person is so cold, so detached, that at the same time, it might be hard for you to let go and have resentment towards this person, okay? Just remember the game. Just remember what you're fighting for, and you can be your own best warrior, your own best advocate, with integrity. You don't have to match this person's energy. Hi Virgos. So for you, for the month of August 2026, I have these 3 cards: 9 of Coins reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Chariot. It seems like someone here is going to return into your life. Now, for a lot of you, this could be an ex. This could be someone that you've dated before in the past. But for a lot of you, this doesn't have to be that. I just feel like someone here is going to return, but I have a feeling that this has to do with money or something that was owed to them. Someone who isn't going to play nice. And at the same time, you know that you need to take action. You know that you need to do something. And this could cause a fight. This can cause an argument. Or we can cooperate. With this card, the Chariot, either we can work together as a team, or this can get really, really ugly. Pick your battles, Virgo. I'll see you next month. Hi, Libra. So for the month of August 2026, you got these 3 cards. You have the Ace of Wands reversed, the Emperor, and 3 of Cups in reverse. Libra, it seems like some of you guys might be dealing with somebody who isn't looking for anything serious. Someone who keeps you at arm's length, and at the same time, someone who doesn't want anything serious, but also someone who could be a bit of a tyrant. Someone here who could be cold, cruel, detached, but I think you like this person's energy. I think you feel like you can see yourself with this person because they take on maybe an important role in their career, or because they seem to be very established in their lives. But at the same time, you feel like they keep you at arm's length, that they are not taking you seriously, and they're very cold. This is a time where you're going to have to ask yourself if this is worth it. I'll see you next month, Libra. Hi there, Scorpio. So for the month of August 2026, you have these 3 cards. You have the 2 of Wands, 8 of Coins reversed, and also the 9 of Wands. Scorpio, you are in a place where you know you are worth it. You have plans for the future. You are in a place where you have a high self-esteem. You have a healthy sense of self-worth. And it seems like you have a lot of plans in mind, and also some plans in motion already. But at the same time, we need money. We need money. And at the same time, the 8 of Coins in reverse is telling me here that we don't know how things are going to look like in the future. And it seems like a lot of you guys have a plan, but with the 8 of Coins in reverse, it seems like even though you have a plan, executing that plan brings a lot of fear. It almost feels as if you just want to just throw your hands up. And it seems like a lot of you guys want to jump ship or throw your hands up before you even step into the battlefield. You know you're worth it. You know what you deserve. And it requires money. For a lot of you, this has to do with you dealing with someone who's cold and detached, and somebody who's cruel but calculated and cunning. And it seems like some of you guys know this, and it seems like a lot of you guys are willing to give up too quick But some of you guys feel like quitting before you even jump into that battlefield. Just remember that you're worth it. Just remember what you deserve. Hi Sagittarius, so for the month of August 2026, I got these 3 cards for you: the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Magician reversed, and the Fool. For a lot of you Sagittarius people who are dealing with somebody who's cruel, someone who's detached and cold, it is telling me right here that you don't feel the same way that you do about this person. It seems like you fell in love with this person and now you completely dislike this person. You feel like you have no control over your situation. You feel like you have no control over what's going on in this relationship in the month of August 2026. As a matter of fact, you don't feel very positive about the whole situation, even though you don't feel the same way about this person and that you have no say, no control over the situation. You will choose to give this situation the benefit of the doubt. I'll see you next month, Sagittarius. Hi, Capricorn. So for the month of August 2026, you have these 3 cards: Queen of Swords, the Hermit reversed, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Capricorn, it seems like for the month of August 2026, you are called upon to be mature in your situation, but calculated as well. If there is someone here who has been distant, but also very cold towards you, I think it's time for you to reach out and talk to this person. And with the 5 of Swords in reverse, sometimes when we do see the 5 of Swords in reverse, this is kind of almost like waving the white flag and being like, hey, I am not an enemy. This is a time for us to talk. So all in all, Capricorn, this is telling me right here that this is a time for you to make changes in your life. This is a time to turn things around. And the way you're going to do that is through maturity and by cutting through the bullshit. If someone here has been distant towards you, or someone who's been very cold or cruel, this is telling me that this is the time for you to reach out to this person, but to also let them know that you are not an enemy. This is a time to wave your flag and tell them that this is a time for you guys to work together as a team. Aquarius. Now for the month of August 2026, you got these 3 cards. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands, and the Tower in reverse. Now it seems like for you, Aquarius, something here is causing you to feel overwhelmed, and you have been feeling as if you have no control over these overwhelming feelings. Some of you guys might be dealing with someone who is cruel, cold, and quite emotional as well. Some of you guys might be feeling like this person has been so cold, so detached from you, that you are telling yourself, maybe I should be the one to reach out. Maybe I should be the one to initiate conversation or to see how this person is doing. But the thing is that either we are not learning our lesson in this situation, this person that is keeping us at arm's length, this person who is being cruel, cold, and detached, or you are going to find out that this person isn't learning their lessons. Somebody here isn't learning their lessons, nevertheless. But it is telling me here that you are feeling overwhelmed or dealing with someone who is cold, cruel, and feeling overwhelmed. And you just feel like you need to do the reaching out, that you need to talk to this person. But one thing is clear. Someone here isn't learning their lesson. Is that you or is that the other person? I'll see you next month, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. So for the month of August 2026, we have these 3 cards for you: the Moon, Temperance, and the 6 of Wands. Now, Pisces, it does seem like something here in your life in the month of August 2026 is causing a lot of confusion. You feel like you don't have the answers, or you feel like you're kind of left in the back burner or kind of left behind the scenes where you don't know exactly what is going on in a current situation. If someone here is being cold, cruel, or detached from you, maybe we should put our focus back on ourselves. Focus on your diet, focus on meditating, focus on yourself. I always recommend the Silva method to my clients and to my subscribers, so you might want to use the Silva method meditations for you. Not sponsored, by the way, I'm just a big fan, but it is telling me right here, if you feel like you're being put in the back burner, or you're kind of left behind the scenes, or you don't know exactly what's going on in a current situation, especially with someone who's being cold, secretive, cruel, or detached from you, maybe this is a time where we should take our power back by focusing on ourselves, cleaning up our diet, going back to the gym, focusing on meditating and finding that balance within ourselves. And that is where we win. That is where we find our victory. Okay? I'll see you next month, Pisces. Hi there, Aries. So it seems like for the month of August 2026, you got these three cards. You have the Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, and we end the reading with Strength in reverse. Now, Aries, it does seem like you were betrayed. Someone here betrayed you. You want to go and destroy this person, but have we lost our integrity? Have we lost our dignity? Or are they just caught us in a moment where we are not being the best version of ourselves? Are they really going to have that much power over you? Think about that. I'll see you next month. Bye. Hi there, Taurus. So for the month of August 2026, you have these three cards as far as your prediction for this month. And you have Page of Cups reversed, the Star, and Seven of Swords. The rose-colored glasses are coming off this month. You're starting to see this person for who they really are. And even though they're keeping some secrets from you and you're acknowledging that they're being secretive and they're being kind of weird about things, and the rose-colored glasses are coming off, you are choosing to give this person or to give the situation the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so be careful, because it is telling me here that you are dealing with somebody who isn't very nice. You're dealing with somebody who is cruel and someone who is being a bit distant and secretive. Okay, so I mean, although you are acknowledging that they are being secretive and that they're keeping you at arm's length, and also that the rose-colored glasses are coming off and you're starting to see their true colors, you're choosing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Why is that, Taurus? Let us know in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Hi there, Gemini. So for August 2026, you have these three cards as far as your August prediction. And this is telling me right here with Devil in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, and the Three of Wands in reverse. You're losing your connection or your feelings for somebody. It seems like you almost had this infatuation, this crazy, overwhelming connection with somebody, and it's starting to fade away. But the problem is now, what do you do now? You're thinking to yourself, what do I do now? What do I do about this connection that I don't feel the same with anymore? It's almost like you're curious as to what your future looks like and what the future has in store for you. But because you can't envision it, it seems like a lot of you guys are just kind of stuck in the idea of like, well, what's next? A lot of you guys don't like that feeling. It feels very unsettling for you in the month of August 2026. You're losing your connection with someone, or you're leaving someone behind, someone who was cruel, cold, and detached. And now you're kind of just in this moment where you're asking yourself, well, what do I do now? What's going to happen next? That's what I have for you, Gemini. I'll see you next month. Hi there, Cancer. So for the month of August 2026, I pulled out these three cards as far as your prediction. And we have right here the Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands reversed, and Justice. So Cancer, it seems like someone here has been distant towards you. Someone here either has cut you off, could be a friend, could be a family member, could be an ex or someone that you were dating. But now you're in a place where you want to make an offer. You want to try to get this person back into your life, and you might want to play with their heartstrings, or you might make that a point to play with their heartstrings or try to empathize with them so that you can bring them back. The only thing is that I feel like what you are going to get back is crickets. You're not going to get a response, or you're going to get very little feedback from this person. And maybe it is time for you to just realize that maybe this is just done for good. That maybe we are just done with this relationship, and we just have to accept that. All right. So somebody who cut you off, somebody who's distant, but somebody who you want to make a peace offering or you want to start over with, but I don't feel like it's going to go in your favor. I feel like it's just one of those things where you're just going to have to learn to accept. Okay. I'll see you next month. All right, everyone. That is all I have for you for the month of August 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed the predictions and the advice that I had for you for the month of August, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.